Hello everyone, welcome to this video on plotting the regression line using MS Excel. This video is from Slow and Steady Economics and Research Too. So in this video, I will be using the same data set which I have used in the previous video. So for that, we will have estimated the linear regression equation. Now we will be plotting that equation. So for that, I have two different methods. One is using the chart. So using chart in the MS Excel, we can plot the regression equation. The other thing method is regression function and data analysis. That is provided with MS Excel. So these two methods are inbuilt function of MS Excel. So we will be using both the functions to plot the regression equation in this video. So first I will start with this chart method. So to chart method, you need to go to the insert tab in the ribbon. Clicking on the insert tab, you might see lot of chart options available in the MS Excel here under the charts. So for this, I need to use scatter. So for this data sets, for these data set, for the sorry. So for these two columns, I will be plotting the scatter diagram. So for that, what you need to do is click on the scatter and select a scatter. So you will get a scatter box like this, and you will be getting two more tabs on the ribbon, that is chart design and format. So in the chart design, in the right hand side corner, you can see select data. Click on the select data and chart data range. So what is the data range? These two columns are our data range. So select these two columns from A1 to B41. So this is the data range, and it is named as income, and remove this one here, this series. Click on this series and give remove and select legend entries, add. So let's add the series X value. So what is the X value for the data set? Income is the X value. So I'll be selecting income here. Note that I have left the first cell because it has the label. So from second cell, from B2 to B41, I have selected as X values. And for Y, so what is the Y value? Food expenditure is the Y value. Here also I will be omitting the first cell and select from A2 to A41. So this is the range of Y values which I'm going to use in the plotting. So if you click OK and click OK. So this is the scatter diagram for the data which we have provided. So this is not presentable, so we need to edit with the informations. So first I will format this chart and then plot the regression equation. So to format, I will start to edit this chart title. So what is the chart title? Regression line for food expenditure. So this is the regression. I have you named this chart as regression line for food expenditure. So clicking on this plus, you can add the elements to the chart. So what are all the elements which I am going to add is the axis titles. Axis titles both for the vertical axis and the horizontal axis. If you take this, you will get these two. Or if you want only one axis also, there is an option available, primary horizontal or primary vertical. Here I need both horizontal and vertical, so I have selected both. So now we are going to edit this axis title as income in $100. Okay, so this income is presented in $100, and for this y-axis title, so what is y-axis? Food expenditure. So food expenditure in dollars. So this is the title for food expenditure. You can highlight it using the standard form of functions. I'm just making it bold. So this is how. And here I don't want these grid lines. To make this grid lines disappear, you can see in the left side corner add chart elements, the same thing. So if you click here, you can see grid lines. Actually the primary horizontal axis and the primary major vertical grid lines both are selected initially, so I'm going to unselect both. Can see the grid lines are getting disappeared if I unselect both. So this is how my chart is now, and again I need this to be vertical here. So if you double click on this axis, you can get the option as format axis option. So click on this one, alignment size and property. You can customize the direction of the text. So I'm going to give it as rotate all text to 270. So now you can see the text has been all vertical, so it looks presentable. Okay, now we got the scatter, sorry. So now we got the scatter diagram for the food expenditure and income. Now we are going to set this regression equation line. So what is the regression equation which we have decided earlier? That is 83.416 plus 10. So this is the intercept term. Basically the line should start from 83 point something here and with the slope of 10.20. So for this, using the chart function, here in the chart design, again in the tab, you can see add chart elements. Okay, click on that. There is an option called a trend line, so we need linear trend line. So you can select the linear one here. The linear trend line will be automatically appearing here. You can edit that also. Okay, now I will be changing the color to red, so it will be more visible. And you can select the type, it is dotted line. If you wanted a solid line, you can select the solid line. So now it is changed into solid line. So now we have plotted the regression line for the food expenditure using the chart function. Moving on to the second method, that is using the regression analysis in the data analysis. For that, you need to go to the data tab in the ribbon, select the data analysis. From the previous video you might know how to perform regression for the data set, so I'm just following the same things on the previous video. You can check it. So regression, I have already selected the range and everything, and the new worksheet name is already given as result. Now I'm going to select this line, tick line fit plots. So in this I'm going to select this tick box. So then you okay. So now new sheet with result will be getting open in my Excel file. You can see that now. So okay, now I got the result as a new sheet, and this is the okay. So this is the regression output which we got earlier, and we will be getting this residual output which we are not going to see in this video. I'm just going to look at this diagram. So in this diagram you can see it is not still presentable. I'm just going to make some modification to get it as a line, because you can see it clearly it is a dotted lines. So first I will format the chart to make it as a line. Okay, so what we need to do is before formatting that, I will just edit this axis titles income in $100, food expenditure in dollar. So this is what we used in the previous chart. So now what we need is we need these red dots to be a line. So for that, click on that red dots. So you will get this format data series on your right side tab. So click on that fill and line option. You can see there is no line, solid line and everything. Click on solid line. So you can see we got a solid line, but still we have this data points like square. So to make it disappear, click on the marker option and give none. So now the square data points have vanished. So this is the chart which we have, similar to what we have here. Still you can you can also format the data points if you don't want these in the diamond shape, because it looks so clumsy here. You can format that by right clicking that data point. You will get format data point. So similarly, click on fill and line and click on built-in and change the type in which you need. So I'm clicking the circle and reducing the size of the circle. Okay. Sorry, it is not changed. 1 minute. Okay. Okay, now you can see all the data points has formatted to now small dot circles. Now you can every point is visible and very clear how the regression line has been fitted. So these are the two different methods you can use to fit the regression line. And that's it for this video, and look for some more upcoming videos. We will be giving more informations. So do subscribe and share the videos if it is useful for you. Thank you.